Major changes in my life definitely happening. I am not the same person I once was. This is a common theme in every one of my vids. I'm just constantly growing and elevating in ways that I just can't explain, and I could try my best to explain them, but it's gonna sound all over the place because that's really how my life been lately, is all over the place. And I'm not gonna get too much into detail about what I'm currently going through, about my current situation, but I know that God's been working, and it hasn't looked traditional. It's looked all over the place. I told myself I'm gonna make a video today. Like, I told myself this yesterday because I've been slacking on vids because I just been, your boy been, his mental been all over the place, to say the least. But I'm just learning how to continue to persevere and push forward even when stuff doesn't make sense, because life just feels weird right now in a good way, like in an uncomfortable way, but also the most comforting way that I ever have felt. Like, I've never felt this amount of comfort ever in my life. I feel like I'm slowly getting my creativity back. I feel like I'm slowly just becoming more comfortable and loose, like being me again and not stressing so much. It's definitely something to get used to. I feel like I go through periods where I'm like, cool, I'm comfortable being myself on camera. I'm comfortable being myself off camera. I'm comfortable being myself in general. But then it's points where I'm like, I like to just shy back. I'm like, I don't know if I'm really that comfortable, like, putting myself out there. Maybe how I was in this previous season or area of my life. And now I just kind of want to, but I definitely feel like I am growing into that version of myself that's just like, yo, this is me. You either love it or you hate it. And I have lost a lot recently. I'm not gonna keep bringing it up. I'm not gonna keep talking about it, but I have lost a lot recently, and my mind just, I'm seeing how far gone I was as far as just being so tunnel visioned in my goals and my dreams and my aspirations. Like, being so tunnel visioned in where I saw my life headed, where I wanted my life to go, rather than let the will of the Lord be my path in life and just let go. I wasn't walking that way. I was walking in a way where I'm just trying to force everything. I was walking in a way where I was just trying to have so much control over everything. And I'm still getting out of that mindset of trying to have control over everything. I'm still getting out of that mindset of thinking like, everything gotta go this way because I said so. It's more so me now just accepting there's certain things I just can't control. Like, there's certain things in our lives we really just have no control over. Like, man, I've deleted all my videos off of all my YouTube channels, and it was over like 1,000 vids, like shorts and long form vids all together. It was like over 1,000 vids. This isn't the first time that my vids have been deleted either, but this time I deleted my vids, and it hurts because I understand that at the end of the day, it was the will of the Lord ultimately. And I guess I just bring it up because of how much control that I gave up, or how much I have just accepted where my feet are planted, how much I'm learning to move on from these certain things that they hurt, but they don't hurt as nearly as much as if I'm still trying to have control over it. Like, now I'm way more just accepting of the fact that I don't need to have control over everything. Like, I'm all right just simply letting go. I'm all right just being me. Like, I'm all right just having peace knowing that I don't have to be in control all the time. Like, stuff has not been making sense lately. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. I know that there's other people that just feel like something in the world has changed. Something in the world just ain't the same. I know, like, if I could get into detail about what I've recently been going through, it probably would sound crazy, but spiritually, I have grown to a whole nother person. Like, I am most certainly not the same Christian that I was. I'm most certainly not the same human being that I was. Like, I just feel like over the span of me being locked in, over the span of me locking into trying to perfect everything I do, locking into trying to be the best I could be, it's like I got so lost. Like, I got so tunnel vision, I don't even remember who I was no more. I didn't remember that I am a human being, like, at the end of the day. And it was like, my mind, my imagination just ran rampant over time. Like, my imagination just went all over the place. Created so much different illusions in my life, created so much different craziness in my life that brought me to a state where I felt like I ain't even on planet Earth no more. Like, I ain't even, I can't relate to nothing. That's how far away I've gotten from being grounded here. Like, that's how far away I've gotten from walking my path here on Earth. It was like I just was a whole nother person. And it reflects in my music, it reflects in my art, and over time, I started to see myself becoming like further and further away from really who God wants me to be, which is reliant on Him. Trying to say I know everything, trying to say I got control over everything, when we are never gonna have control over everything. We just can't. We're human beings. We're not God. So we have to understand that it is okay to let go. It is okay to give Jesus the will. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm gonna just trust this process. I'm not gonna try and be too perfect. That's another thing, like with my faith, I'm not trying to come up on here acting like I'm like the biggest like Messiah that's trying to save the world. No, I'm really just trying to be me and help people with my experiences and help myself speak. That way I'm not too quiet and allowing all these thoughts to start forming lies, start forming illusions, start giving power to the enemy whenever we are the ones that got the power. Just give it to God. But I've been messing up a lot lately, and the mess ups had turned into something crazy. And now I am just in a period where it's like I got no choice but to trust God. I have no choice but to trust this walk that God got me on. And keeping that in mind has just helped me grow so much. It's helped me feel peaceful. It's helped me feel more happy, more calm. Do I have points where I'm like worried and freaking out? Of course. But I am way more glad that I am in this position than I was a few days ago. Like, because I'm just gonna continue to elevate from here. It's only up from here, man. No matter what things look like, it's always gonna be up whenever you are just trusting the walk, whenever you are trusting the Most High God, Abba Father. So keep that in mind as well, that you have a Heavenly Father, that you're not just down here lost and alone. You have a choice to choose life. You have a choice to choose peace and happiness. The sound mind, powerful. Our minds are powerful. And when you have that mind of Christ, you really are, it's like you're taking all the limits off. You're taking every limit that the world may have set for you, and you're just throwing it to the curb, and you're like, that's not me. I got the mind of Christ. Like, I'm not who I was. And these vids over the years have just helped me. Making vids like this over the years has just helped me, because if I wasn't able to vent like this to just in general, because I'm getting back used to even just talking to people. Like that's how locked in I was. I was so locked into my grind, I alienated myself to the point where I put myself in such a pit that I'm just struggling to get out of. That's why I had to turn back to God. I had to face what I've done. I had to face all the isolation and all the things that I've done, because I would have still been down that path of just being isolated, just being in solitude, and that's not cool. It's not good for a man to be alone, especially for long periods of time. I'm talking like years on end. You're not really like putting yourself out there. You're just sticking to yourself. You're just in your head. No, that's not good. That's not good for your health. That's not good for your mental health. That's not good for your spiritual health. Now, will you get points where you need to recharge? Of course, you're a soul. Like, you're gonna have to have points where you recharge and you relearn, okay, let me recenter myself. Let me get back centered with the Most High God. Is that a butterfly? There's a butterfly in my window. Is that a monarch? I can't tell what it is, but you get to that point where you're just like, let me recenter myself, which is cool. That's perfectly fine, but you need to make sure you are not hurting yourself when you do stuff like that, because it is so easy to hurt yourself like that. It's so easy to hinder yourself like that, because then you'll get comfortable. It's easy to get comfortable towards anything. That's why it's important to make wise choices, because if you are choosing to do something, say you choose to smoke weed, you could easily get attached to that. I'm not gonna say addicted, but you could get to the point where you're getting comfortable with that, and then down the line you may do it, and then now it's like, oh, you smoked the wrong weed, or oh, you're just hooked on it now, like, and now it's ruining your life. It, like, these little bitty choices we make can change our whole life. They could ruin our whole life. So it's important to just evaluate yourself. What do you want to make normal in your life now? Like, being who you are right now, what do you want to consider normal in your life? And really, like, be honest with yourself, because I'm trying to tell y'all do not want to end up making the wrong choice. Y'all don't want to end up making a choice that leaves you like, dang, if I didn't make that one choice, blah, 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 blah. You get what I mean? Like, you want to be at peace knowing that you are making the right choices and decisions, keeping your character intact, making sure that you are like, hey, I know that I'm pleasing God, I'm good. Like, I know that I'm not harming myself, I'm good. And will you mess up? Yes, but you have to be honest with yourself. What type of future do you see for yourself? Like, if you see yourself being successful, you gonna make successful choices right now. Like, you're not gonna just accept and settle for anything less than who you know you are. Because if you see yourself being successful, you know who you are. Deep down within your soul, you know that you deserve to be successful. You know that you are made in the likeness and image of God naturally, because that's who you are. You were made from God, nobody else. You know what I mean? So, getting a little hot in here, but yeah, man, you gotta remember that it is okay to be you. It's okay to slow down. It is okay to accept the fact that you are you. It is okay to take your own time and be at your own pace. Not everybody's gonna be like making millions overnight. Like, that can happen, but even then, it took time for them to get to that point. You had to be born, you had to go through your baby stages, you had to go be a kid, go to school, like everybody has to. So to compare yourself to somebody else is just why, whenever we're literally all born here and we all gonna die here, all of us. So you comparing yourself, it's like, bro, you have the exact same capability to do what they do and way better and way more. you're just too hard on yourself a lot of time, and you spend too much time in the past thinking about opportunities that you may have missed or that you messed up on. You spend too much time in the past thinking about how you messed up in these areas. Bro, you can change everything right now. It's always right now. And I'm learning this so much because, bro, I am like, I could confidently say I'm probably top 10 biggest procrastinators in this world right now. As far as like with my talents, I'm confident with my talents. I'm talented. I have extreme talents and gifts that I was blessed with from the Most High God, my Father. That sometimes it hurts me because I'm like, dang, like I have these talents and I am sleeping on myself. I'm holding back on myself. I'm holding back on the world. Like I could be providing so much for the world with just simply with my talents and my gifts. But I get in my own way. And whenever I get in my own way, I start to stumble, I start to fall, I start to make bad choices, which these bad choices will eat you up inside. These bad choices will literally make you feel like you're going crazy because you know better. You know what I mean? You know better. So it's just important to just be okay being you. Whatever that is for you, whatever you may feel scared to do or scared to take a leap and try, you better try it. To the day you die, you're gonna be young. I don't care if you live till 100 years old. You're young. You get what I mean? In time, bro, our lives are just like a vapor, it says in the word, like a mist. We're just like sand. It's so much people out here, but it's so much time for us to just change the directory of our life, to change the way we do things, to change the way we view things and think about things. I'm about to make a 20-minute vid, and just a while ago, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna make another vid this month, like, because it's just my situations. But literally, all you have to do is start. I don't care what it looks like. All you have to do is start. That start is everything. That initial start, and like whenever you just start being proactive instead of inactive, you get the ball rolling again from whatever may have happened. That start, you will always thank yourself for starting. You will always thank yourself for just not giving up on yourself, no matter what stuff looks like. Because trust me, stuff will be looking in a way where it's like, it's hopeless, it's pointless. It's like, why am I even doing this? I've been feeling that way for months on end, years at this point. Like, why am I even doing what I'm doing? But all that will do is just stagnate you. It stagnates you. Man, if you got the idea and the thoughts in your head to do it, please just act on them. Just act on them. Because that inactivity is what creates all of that. It creates so much tension, chaos, stagnancy, just chaos, man. Because you're just in your head too much about stuff. Like, all you have to do is start, man. And you're never late. It's never too late for you. You are never late. Like, you're always going to be on time in your own story. You got to remember, it's your story. It's not nobody else's story. So thinking like it's somebody else's story or you owe it to somebody else. No, you owe it to yourself. It's your life. Nobody else can live your life for you. I don't care what nobody tells you. I don't care what stuff looks like. Nobody else can live your life for you. And wherever you are, it's for a reason greater than you. You can't keep looking at the past. You can't keep looking at where you messed up, because I promise you that will just that'll make that mess up 10,000 times worse than it actually is, because that mess up actually is a blessing. And your job is to take that and see what makes it a blessing. See how it is a blessing. See how you can use this as something to move forward, something to propel you, something to push you into this next chapter in your life. And that's where I'm currently at, just using my mess ups as fuel, using my mess ups as something that can propel me and push me to this next chapter in my life, because it's necessary. It's definitely necessary. Without moving forward without just letting things go, without forgiving myself and being in a state of acceptance, that's what brings so much chaos. That's what brings so much just sadness and depression and darkness in my life. Is just keeping stuff that happened in the past and just allowing it to just stick, allowing it to just fester when you don't have to do that. You never have to let stuff fester. You could literally be the superhero in your life. But it starts with just accepting that you are not God. It starts with allowing the Lord in your heart. It starts with putting your pride to the side and saying, I am a child of the Most High God. I'm a child at the end of the day. I can't have everything figured out unless my Father is leading and guiding me, which He does regardless. You just have to be able to accept that to make the process flow that much smoother. And easier said than done. I am in my period of being just purged and being refined and defined into the version that God has me being. And it's uncomfortable, but it is growth. It is so much growth. I'm an overthinker, but I am not claiming that all my life no more. I am just a brilliant mind that got these ideas that he needs to get out. And I'm thankful to just be in this point where I'm more open to change. I'm more open to newness. I'm more open to gifts. I'm more open to just different stuff in general. Like, and when I say gifts, I mean gifts from the heavens. I mean gifts from the Most High God. Because gifts from God be looking different for everybody. And a gift from God may like scare you away. A gift from God may make you run the other way, because a lot of the times our hearts be closed off because of stuff that we went through in our past. A gift from God could look like something that just don't make sense. Something that you don't feel like you deserve, because 9 times out of 10, bro, we don't deserve God's love. We be messing up so much. We be in our own flesh because we're human beings. Like, that's not a shot, or that's not like we don't deserve. That's just literally what it is. We're human beings. We have flesh. We have these carnal minds. We are literally here to be humans. We're here to be this way. We're here to rely on God, because we couldn't do this without God. And the more you accept that, you'll just be happier. You'll be more at peace with your choices and decisions. But I'm about to try and walk to the store, man. It's been your boy, Bo. If you resonated with anything I said in this video, feel free to join the family by clicking that subscribe button down below. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep growing. You love to see it, man. I appreciate all the love and support. And I pray that if you have been a part of my journey, you just continue to stick around. I know it's been a rocky ride. It's been all over the place. But this is where it starts. This is the foundation. You got to start somewhere. So, hey, why not here? But I love y'all. Make sure y'all take care of yourself. Drink y'all's water. Eat y'all's fruits and veggies. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all, which will be in the next one. Bye.